Thanks so much. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture because I'm like super addicted to social media. So anyways, look, I have a slide here. It's right here. Also, is somebody running the timer anywhere? Because I'm already on it, is that so? Okay, perfect. I just want to know how I'm doing on time. All right, so look, here's my work. I work at the University of Florida in the College of Arts and in the College of Electrical and Computer Engineering. And I am very curious about machine creativity and the meaning of machine creativity. It is frequently disparaged, I think rightly so. People are very skeptical about machines' ability to create meaningful works of art. And I am as well. But I think it's very rarely articulated specifically why we feel that way. There's a couple different arguments, right? Sometimes you hear economic arguments about the value of machine creativity, how it displaces artists. I think those are very strong claims. But setting those aside, right, there's also another vein of the arguments. Which is that machines cannot produce pieces of art which are meaningful, right? Which are authentic. We typically look at AI-generated artworks, and you hear the word slop thrown around a lot. It's frequently suggested that they're not authentic artworks, right? So what this piece is, Infinite Particularity, it's a design research piece. If you haven't heard of design research, I'm a R1 researcher, right? We're all embedded really well in the sort of scientific research community. But design research is really intended to open up questions more so than answer them, right? It's sort of the start of a field, and then, scientific research comes in and cleans it up and answers all the minutiae. So that's the lens that I want you to think of this through, okay? So, the core question is, can machines express authentic, grounded points of view that would render an artwork unique? Okay? Can a machine have experiences that when you look at the artistic product produced by the machine, you don't just see it as some sort of average out, hallucination produced by the model. You see it as an expression of lived experience from an entity, okay? You can think that robots probably will do this at some point. But typically the way that we interface with generative image models, it's nothing close to that, right? We give it this sort of prompt. So what I did was I built a symbolic AI interface for the generative model. So rather than prompt it, what we're doing is we're doing something that I'm calling inducing particularity. And what's particularity, right? Particularity is, you can think of it as lived experiences. How did you become you? All the moments in your life, all the things you saw, the images that you saw flipping in a book through a library, or what you saw walking down streets, memories in your head that are half remembered of, your childhood, etc., right? But that's your particularity. Oh, thank you. So can we induce a particularity like that in a machine? That's what this installation attempts to address. And I'd love to have a bigger conversation around it. I think there's some deep philosophical implications there. And please, I've got it set up in the other room, so come talk. Okay, thank you.